We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Taylor. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
1st and 10, Taylor now. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
At the Taylor. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And he is the NFC rating offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week, amongst your peers. And for him to separate again, he has to have the same type of a game. That means being explosive off the line of scrimmage and catching everything that comes his way.
On 2nd down. It's Taylor, and he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Open man is Duvernay. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
11 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Raheem Mostert, the local product from right here in Florida. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
This is Mostert. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. He's able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
And the Saints 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Nice run. They're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 34. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll move the chains.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Herbert. That ball complete to Isabella. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards that time for number 19. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
16-yard line.
Second and 10. Mostert. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
And it's 3rd down.
Herbert now. Flush to his right. He may try and run for it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Taking it in from 11 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Well, they were backed up on 3rd and goal, and when you saw him start to scramble, my thought process was he'll get what he can and maybe get out of bounds. But he got a little bit greedy there. And in this case, greed was good as he got into the end zone.
It's a run with Mostert. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Buccaneers, nothing.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and handle it a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way, and boy, he can get hurt.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
On 3rd down, Wilson steps away to his left. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Jeremy Chin. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
At the 36-yard line.
Herbert. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. It's a run with Mostert. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
14. Buccaneers, nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Now Taylor. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Taylor. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? Try to punch it in with Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Second and 10, it's Wilson again. He's going to air one out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now it's Herbert. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
First down, New Orleans.
This one caught by Isabella. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
We got three.
Herbert operating from the red zone. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
At the Buccaneers' 7-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Mostert. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mecole Hardman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Set to kick off.
Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
A carry there for Mostert as he's able to work his way forward for a pretty good pickup on 1st down. Officially a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
5-yard pickup on the play.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Able to find Isabella. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Mostert. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. The quick slant caught. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it'll be second and goal.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Saints add on to their lead. Now Prater to add the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Saints 28, Buccaneers nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Jakeem Grant now to return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
On the return, the Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Again, it's Taylor. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
By Jeremy Chin.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On third down, here's Taylor. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4.
It's fourth down.
Go. One left. Man, we got to get this stop here, D. Hey, we go Mike 20. Man, I got you.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A gain of 12 on 4th and 10, just enough for the conversion. And defensively, an opportunity slips away. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, Wilson will keep it. There's a fast release by Wilson out to the flat. And he will be taken down, and a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Wilson, and they'll try the option on 1st and goal. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Wilson will try and run it. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down near the 5. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
At their own.
Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
On 1st down, Taylor. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Saints' 39-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 32. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house from Buccaneer TD. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, you know, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
They'll let Taylor try and run. They'll try and run it here. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that pick 6 a moment ago doesn't change things too much. They still seem pretty comfortable with a 3-possession 4th quarter lead. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackled by Ashton Davis up from the secondary.
2nd and 10 at the 25.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down, New Orleans.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Saints.
Play action. It's Herbert. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. Herbert has it knocked free. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Herbert. Completes it to Hardman. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mecole Hardman becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's...
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off down near the 5. He's at the 50. 30. The 20. 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Buccaneers 8. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they were ultra confident coming in, that's for sure. They had won 7 straight, but number 8 not looking to be in the cards right now. And they'll begin by running the option. Wilson gets rid of it quickly. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Quickly completed to the right flat. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. On the RPO, that's complete right side. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
You gotta get the ball, D. Get the ball right
That's out to the left and complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So on 4th down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations.
Let's get it together, defense. Gun. Hey, Mike 20. Clear. Mike 20. Easy.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Check nickel.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Troy Apke. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Mike 20. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. His throw caught at about the 5. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. It's Wilson on the option. Quick throw complete. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Brings up 4th.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable as they'll go for it on 4th and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. They'll let Taylor try and run. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point conversion.
Some sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.
So for New Orleans, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of